Well, hey there, welcome to day 821 of What's She Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with my daily journal or my daily vlog, my journey journal of what I'm doing as I transition from the brick and mortar world to the online world of business and what you can learn from that so you can shortcut the process so it isn't 821 days or how many ever. And you know, it's really interesting. I call this one Breathe. So I'm gonna take a deep breath today, and it's gonna be like a breather day to me because I am doing my own challenge, plus I was participating in 3 other challenges. And one of them is off today, one of them ended last night, and one is I'm reading a book every day, and I'm just barely keeping up with that baby. That was definitely one of those challenges that is a reach and a stretch goal for me, which I actually really needed because my challenges have kind of come into the, I got this, I know this, I can do this no matter what. And so this is a really fun challenge in that it's making me stretch in order to get the daily activity done for this challenge. So I needed that, I appreciate that. But I've got a breather day today, so I've just got that challenge and my own challenge. Already did my Get Up and Go challenge video, so that one's, all I have to do is post that today and post the action item. So that's, you know, a couple minutes still to do for that, and then answer questions and things. And I love doing that, so I'm all in on that. And then I've got the book challenge. I've already got my book picked out for that, so boom, I'll fly through that today. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I've got an all-day virtual training and event going on, and I'm super excited to participate in that because I think that is going to be, I don't know if it's going to be my next thing, but it's going to be, if it isn't my next thing, it's going to be the thing after that. It's definitely going to show up, and I'm going to be doing one in May, June. Depends on what I decide, based on what I learn in the training itself and what I can model. I might either go with the summit, but I have to decide what is the topic. What is the topic that people really need right now? What do you need to know right now? What is your biggest, most burning desire problem right now that I can help you with? And so I probably need to decide, am I going to target existing business owners that they're dying because they're swamped right now and they're trying to keep up with the demand and the changes that are being put on them because they're still running? Or am I going to focus on business owners who are dead, stopped, and stalled, and depending on what's going on as things start opening up, that might have to be sooner rather than later. So maybe I do a summit on that right now, like starting in a week or so. Like in a week, I'm thinking a week. There's no time to delay right now. Like next week, after I go through this experience myself and I learn about this experience, and then that gives me a little more time to plan out and actually do a virtual event, because I'm excited about standing up and stopping hiding, right? Because let's be honest, for 821 days, I have been pretty much hiding and staying as low-key and off the radar as I possibly could. And why? Well, because like everybody else, I'm afraid. I'm afraid that, and so much in this training that I just finished is just reminders and reinforcements from amazing people that I respect and have looked up to and followed for years that have been telling us the same thing, all of us, that we need to be heard, we need to stand up, our voice is important, we need to figure out what our voice and our message is, and we need to share that with the world. And so I'm very excited to find out about this and finally put together, what is my one thing? What is my one main message? What is the thing that I'm here to share and serve? And I suspect I know what that is, and I suspect I've known what that is since 2010, probably sooner than 2010, but 2010 for sure, and 2011 after I came out of my sudden cardiac arrest. I think I know what that message is, and I think I've just been afraid to blurt it out there and claim it and say, this is my message. This is what I'm here to share and serve. So I'm excited about that training at the end of the week. But this week, today, not this week, just today I get a breather. And then tomorrow I'm back on another challenge. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'm in an all-day training and a live virtual event. And I'm super excited about it, to see how they're using the technology, how they're using Zoom, how they're breaking off in small groups and rooms to make it feel like a live event. And since live events are on stall or canceled right now, it is going to be amazing to actually experience that and see how it feels, and then how I can learn from and recreate and use that with my own folks, with my own groups, with my own challenges, with my own summits, with my own live events, right? Live virtual events, because we can have live virtual events just like we can have other ones. So that's what I'm working on. On a shoestring was the topic of Supersize Your Business or Save Your Business these days video. And of course, on a shoestring means I might not have the resources in terms of money in my hands right now, but that doesn't mean it impacts my ability to be resourceful. We can always be resourceful. Gratitude, thankfulness, appreciation was the topic of Get Up and Go. And again, getting a breather and just going to hang out and have fun with Etta today, my amazing 4-year-old granddaughter, and do my book and some other things, maybe catch up on a couple of things around the house. I told myself I would work for an hour a day on the basement, and I will be the first to admit that I have fallen short. When time is short, my hour a day is the first thing that has been let slide. So I would really like to get back on that, so that, on the days that I can, not the days that I can, but the days that I make it a priority, so that I can continue to organize and reduce the level of clutter and chaos in my life. So, as I sit with my ducks in a row, I might have to change my background and do some things, and I plan on doing that. This was always just going to be a temporary space. But for right now, for me, it's very me. For me, it works. So we'll see if my message going forward will create this same kind of a look and feel, or if I am going to rebrand myself, which I am doing. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I have started to separate myself from Pajama Grandma. I haven't killed her. I wanted to kill her, but I was told that during a pandemic we don't kill anyone, so that part of my character won't die. She'll stay in the background. And since I've got like over 2,900 podcast episodes as Pajama Grandma, and that's the name of my podcast, I need to rethink and transition that to something else. I don't want it to just die, because there's some really good stuff there. There's some really good content there that can help a lot of people. So I don't want it to just be lost in the archives of the internet world forever. So I'm looking for ideas on how to transition out of that and how to just be me and be my own brand. Would love advice and help and coaching on that, and I'm wide open to it, because I know I need help. I definitely need help with that. So that's it. Go out, have an absolutely incredible, amazing day. If I can help you in any way, please ask. Please ask. If you're stuck and frustrated and don't know what to do next, please ask in the comments below. I tell everybody that I ever talk to, I might not have the exact answer for you, but I guarantee you know the answer of what you need to do next. And together we can figure it out in like 5 minutes tops. And I'd be more than willing to help you with that. Just ask, and we can video chat for 5 minutes, or we can Facebook chat for 5 minutes, or we can Voxer for 5 minutes back and forth, or whatever works for you. Take care, have an amazing day, and I will of course be with you tomorrow. Bye.